Okay, I've been having a few issues with the video recording on this, so I'm going to go as fast as I can. This is the same setup as we have when we start. Earth, Mars, the Moon, and we can drag them in and look at stuff on the surface as I've shown before. But I'm also going to go inside the Earth. So I've got a button up here called Earth Interior, and this brings down a bunch of other buttons: plate boundaries, recent earthquakes, hotspots, and this thing called the LLSVP, or large low shear velocity provinces. And these sit in the lower mantle. I'm going to display them right here. These are what sometimes get referred to as super plumes, and it's nice to see them here in 3D. There's one beneath the Pacific right here, and one beneath Africa over here. You can see I've changed the Earth so it's now see-through. I can see the outer core sphere and an inner core sphere. It may be a little dim for you on the video, but it's not too bad for me. The surface of the Earth is now a hillshade, so the mountains show up quite nicely. You can just about see the edges of the continents, but it makes it really nice to have a reference, but not have it like the main event for this particular way of visualizing stuff inside the Earth. So you can actually see through it. I can also pot up hotspots, and these are plotted. So there's Hawaii is right here, Yellowstone is here, Snake River Plain goes off it right there. There's also a few in the Atlantic. There's the Afar right at the north end of the East African Rift. Reunions, a bunch more in the mid-Atlantic. Even go to Antarctica and you can see there's Mount Erebus is right there. So they're all nicely plotted. Let's turn those off. I can also show plate boundaries. These get downloaded. The white ones are subduction zones. Let's see some subduction zones. There's South America right there. The red ones are not subduction zones. They are strike slip and rift segments together. I need to delineate them, but they are there. Here's Tonga, Fiji. And I can also plot up the recent earthquakes. So the last month or so of earthquakes get plotted in 3D, as I've shown in previous videos before. So here's Tonga, Fiji. Blue ones are shallow, red, yellows, oranges are deeper. And I can do something a lot nicer with this. I can turn the plate boundaries off and go to South America. I can actually select a section of this, and I can search the entire earthquake catalogue. So, if it lets me, I can select that sphere. Come on. It's not being nice to me today. Well, I can select these spheres anyway. I just want a small range. There we go. And then I can find earthquakes. It'll download earthquakes from the web, plot them in 3D. Now this is really dim right now because I've got the wrong shader on it, but they are there. They're all floating in three-dimensional space. You can start seeing clusters. You can see the really deep ones down there, the yellow ones. Blue ones are the shallow ones with some big ones. You can actually click on them, and it will give you some more information about that earthquake. Say a deep one as well. That brings it up there, and you can see that there a bunch of information about when that happened. I can then reset. So it brings us back to the whole Earth again, and then reset the whole search. Gets rid of everything, and that's where it's at. It works a lot better when you're not recording a video, but it's quite nice to work through. So with that, thanks.